And hello, Shock fans, your beloved soldier of the inverted cross back for another Rips Robot Mode reviews. And today we're going to have a little look at the big flying Dorito himself, SunStorm from Transformers Animated. This guy was a Target exclusive. I know a lot of people are probably like, why didn't you review Starscream or Skyward? One, you've seen me try to review black figures. They never show up. And Starscream, I just don't like animated Starscream that much. But SunStorm, I like. I like SunStorm for some reason. Let's look at the... Well, let's look at the head sculpt before I do this. I like the head sculpt. And I love how the mouth has light piping in it. I think it has light piping. Yes, it does. This thing is awesome. As far as head sculpt, I like it. I don't like his character, the way characterized on the show, because he was just a suck up. I like him as just himself from like G1. I just put him on my shelf because size wise he's huge, and I just like having the idea of having a massive jet former up there. Just I mean, look at him. I mean, he's big. Although a lot of people say that this mold wasn't as good as the first relief mold degradation or whatever, but it's not really super bad. I've never had the hands fall off mine. They'll probably fall off in this review or something. But oh yeah, also I don't transform this piece on his back. I like it left like that, like a whole piece, more of a G1 look. Articulation wise, the head is on a nice ball joint. It can be a bit restricted at times, but it's not bad. The arms on mine, they're not too loose. This one is a little more. There's no click in here, so we'll do this on. It's got a nice elbow swivel. There's a bicep swivel, and it bends about that much. The hands open and close. I don't think you can really hold anything. They're just more for like poses and stuff. One of the freakiest things on this toy, or that weirds me out, I guess I'm waiting for like a creepy pasta or something, or set up a creepy story to come out about it, is you take this and it's on a slider. You take his gun here, fold it up, and push it, and they pop out these things here, and there's no like weapon in them. I don't know what they do, but they're weird. Let's see. Legs are the strong point for me on this one. I like the legs on it. They're a bit of a dick when you want to pose them, but you can pretty much get all the movement here, up and down here. They swivel, a weird swivel. They bend in and out, which is weird. Then there's a nice strong knee bend, and the feet are on ball joints. So yeah, he can pose. I mean, I just have him in a generic standing pose, which I won't put him back in. He's a Target exclusive, but him and Shockwave is more expensive because I would thought this one would have been more expensive because he didn't have a figure prior. I mean, sure, it's a repaint, but he didn't have a figure regardless of this said character. And he shouldn't be too much on eBay. I think I found him the other day. On there pretty cheap, but I got this one when it came out. But I don't see why people knock this mold. I mean, I don't like the Starscream, but I just simply don't like the character of Starscream on that show because I like Tom Kenny. I love SpongeBob. I love Tom Kenny's work, but I just wasn't a big fan of Tom Kenny's Starscream. I mean, he did a good job, and I just mean, I like the character, like how Steve Blum voiced him in Prime. I didn't like the voice of him in the movies. I like the original voice, and the voice from Prime and the game, Fall of Cybertron and War for Cybertron. But I would definitely pick this guy up. If you want the repaints, I wish we'd have gotten a Thundercracker because I just like Thundercracker for some reason. But I'm glad to have a SunStorm. He's pretty cool. And let's see what else. I would definitely. He wouldn't be the most The figure I recommended the most, but he would be pretty. He wouldn't be close to the top. I guess he would be. I would suggest this guy, but they're better animated figures. But I just simply like this, and I like Jetformers. So, or Seekers in general. I just like the Seekers. And we rarely get a toy of this guy, so I mean, it was nice to have a nice mainline toy of a Voyager size SunStorm, and I like him. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about him. This is your beloved soldier of the inverted cross, signing off. Farewell.